Hi, everyone. My name is Richard Young, the creator of this cartoon. I'm not trying to adhere to any particular political ideology, though I must admit I'm probably a little bit right of center in my thinking. With artificial intelligence providing the artistic talent, I've been able to put my thoughts and ideas into these political cartoons. If you find this interesting, I would appreciate you subscribing to this channel, liking the video, or even sharing it with friends. In this cartoon, we are inside the California Election Center, and the date on the wall is June 2nd, 2026, the state's primary election. Behind the counter, a row of turtles is hard at work counting ballots, slowly, very, very slowly. A whiteboard reads, Election night? More like election someday. And down in the corner, the tally box tells the whole story. Counted so far 17%. Even the snail looks impatient. I drew turtles, but I didn't invent their reputation. California is genuinely one of the slowest states in the nation at counting its votes. And here's the part that surprises people. This isn't an accident, and it isn't a scandal. It's by design. Let me explain how it actually works, because the why matters. In California, every active registered voter is automatically mailed a ballot. A mail ballot counts as long as it's postmarked by Election Day, even if it doesn't physically arrive until a week later. For this June election, ballots could keep trickling in through June 9th. Then every one of those envelopes has to have its signature checked by hand against the voter's signature on file. If a signature is missing or doesn't match, they don't just throw it out, they contact the voter to cure it, which takes still more time. Add in same day registration and provisional ballots that each have to be verified one by one, and suddenly those coffee mugs make sense. So, how long does it really take? Under California law, counties have to report most of their results within 13 days by June 15th. But some ballots can take up to 30 days to fully process, and the final certified results aren't due to the Secretary of State until July 3rd. That's right, a full month after Election Day. Now, I want to be fair because there's a serious argument on the other side. California's own Secretary of State, Shirley Weber, put it plainly. The state prioritizes the right to vote and election security over rushing the count. Every one of those steps, the signature checks, the curing process, the grace period for late mail, exists so that eligible people aren't turned away and ineligible ballots aren't counted. The slowness, defenders say, is just the sound of careful system doing its job. And let me be crystal clear about one thing, slow does not mean rigged. But here's my honest worry, and it isn't only mine. This year, Governor Newsom himself sent a letter to all 58 county election officials, urging them to count the votes as quickly as the law allows. Because, as he put it, misinformation tends to rush in to fill the silence between election night and the final result. Think about it. When it takes a month to finish counting, you hand weeks of empty air to every conspiracy theorist with a microphone. Other big states with heavy mail voting, Florida comes to mind, somehow manage to count fast and count accurately. So the real question isn't whether California is careful, it's whether careful and quick truly have to be a trade off, or whether the turtles have just gotten a little too comfortable. So I'll leave it with you. What do you think? Is California's slow count the honorable price of making sure every lawful vote is counted? Or is it a bureaucracy that's lost any sense of urgency? And here's the bigger one. In an age when trust in elections is already fragile, does taking a month to tell people who won protect democracy or quietly chip away at it? Let me know in the comments. If this made you think, please subscribe, give it a like, and share it with a friend. But until the next time, keep thinking for yourself.